Hey everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life. I've been sharing a lot about my A5 rings planner lately. I just recently did a video showing its whole setup, and after I filmed that video, I was actually looking at my Passionate Penny Pincher home planner and thinking that it would be kind of cool if there were inserts of this that I could put inside of my rings. And then it dawned on me that I can do that because when you purchase the home planner, you actually get the PDFs and the digital planner for free along with it. Plus, you can also purchase that separately. So for instance, right now, this planner is sold out. The new ones are going to be launching soon. I don't know the exact date, but I do know that they're coming soon. But at least for the time being and for the rest of 2024, this physical copy is sold out. So this isn't even an option of something that you could get, but you can still purchase the digital version. So if it was something that you wanted to be using, you actually can get that version and you can put it in your rings. You could put it disc bound if you prefer planners that way. You can put it in a 3-ring binder. There are so many options of what you can do with it. So if you've been looking at the home planner and you're curious about it and you want to try it, definitely check out the printable version. I think it's a great way to experiment with it when the physical one's not available. Okay, so now I want to show you what I actually did in my A5 moterm to actually incorporate the home planner into here. So if you have seen any of my setup videos, you know that I have a cleaning tab right here. I wanted to specifically take advantage of the cleaning parts and the home maintenance parts of this planner. And so instead of using it as my normal planner, I'm just taking out the parts of it that are useful for cleaning and organizing, things like that. And I'm going to put them, well, I have put them inside this section. So the first thing that I have in here is the spring cleaning checklist. Now, obviously, we're not anywhere close to spring right now. But for me personally, what I found is that I actually switch into a kind of spring cleaning mode in fall. This has happened for a few years now. And for whatever reason, fall is when I just want to like deep clean the whole house. So I put this list in here because fall is coming. I mean, for some of you, fall is probably already here, but here where I am, it's still very much summer. But because school is starting again, it's just kind of that mindset that fall is coming. And so that is the first page that I chose to put in here. I did edit and cross out a bunch of things that don't apply or things that I want to do instead. For instance, here where it says clean vents, I specified that I want to clean the vent on the fridge, the one in the laundry room, and the one in our hall. And I made a note that when I clean the refrigerator, I want to clean the top of it off. Just little things like that. And then I crossed off a bunch of things here that just don't apply. So this is just a reminder that you can edit things that don't work for you and make them work for you. Obviously, I didn't do this in any pretty way. I just crossed off what didn't work and just wrote in the things that I wanted to include. So it's super easy, but it just gives me a good reminder of some things that would be good tasks to get done when I'm doing some deep cleaning. The next things that I have here are the weekly home project schedule. These are the tasks that coincide with the weekly view. Each week has a task associated with it. And so this is just the master list of those tasks. And so I put that in here also kind of just as a deep cleaning thing, just to make sure that these are things that have gotten done. And there are definitely some in here that I can cross off, like organize child's closet for spring. I don't have kids. We don't have kids in this house. That's not something that we're going to need to do. So things like that I can go through and cross off. I just haven't done it yet. And then here I have some monthly checklists. And one of the benefits of having the PDF version is that you can print off multiple copies of any page that you need. So I am going to be using these monthly checklists as my zone cleaning lists. And I just need to copy the tasks over here. So I actually printed out 5 of those. This one printed a little wonky and I probably could just go back and reprint it, but I don't know if I will, just because the part that I need is still visible, so I'll probably just leave it. But I have 5 of these checklists, 1 for each of my zones. And then the last page that I included, just general overall, is the Dream Big Home Project List. So any of those projects that just need to get done around the house, I just wanted to have one master list of all of them to check them off. And then we go into the monthly, weekly pages. So I did not print a monthly calendar in here. I have other planners that I'm using for a monthly calendar. It's just not something I needed for my cleaning, although I do use it in the physical version. I use it to keep track of which zone I'm on. But for this, I just wanted to keep it simple, and so I did not include it. I did print the August notes page just for anything that I specifically want to get done this month. It could be things from this list, and it could just be other things that come up that need to get done. So I did include the August notes list. And then one thing that I want to point out is that the PDF version actually comes with multiple different versions. So the home planner, which, let's see, let's go to October. On the weekly pages, okay, so on the weekly pages, your week will start with Sunday, and then the monthly calendar, let's see, also starts with Sunday. So, but my brain doesn't really work that way. I like my week to start on Monday for my weekly view. The monthly view, I do like it to start on Sunday. I'm one of the ones that likes it different based on the view. But for my weekly view, I want it to start Monday. And the PDF version actually has that as an option. So really, if I had wanted to print the monthly calendar too, I could have printed the monthly calendar that started on Sunday and then printed the weekly calendar that started on Monday. And I would have had it exactly how I generally like my calendars to look. But I didn't end up printing the monthly one. But I did choose to print the weekly that starts with Monday. And I just love that I was able to do that because I just function better this way. One thing that's really cool is that this week also, I was testing out one of the new menu plans that's coming out. There's a new budget menu plan that's coming out by Passionate Penny Pincher. And I was testing out a week of it to review, which I will have a blog post doing that really soon, probably within the next couple of days. I will link it below in case you're interested. So a lot of the recipes that you see here, I mean, not these. These recipes here are all ones that are part of that new menu plan. I actually started the week over the weekend, and so we're finishing up here. So while I actually normally would not use this for my menu plan, I decided to put it in here this week just because I actually had a menu plan to put in. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But what I love is having my daily checklist in here in my cleaning section of my planner. I can put a paper clip to mark which week I'm on and just make it easy to get to. But I just love this. I think this is such a great option, especially if you are already using rings and you just want to keep everything all in one. Just get the PDF version and then you can print it out and put it in. It prints out beautifully. I mean, you have a little space on the top and bottom, but honestly, I barely even notice it. I think it fits really well on the page, and I'm just so excited to continue to try this out for a little bit. I still love my larger physical copy, especially because I have all of my extras in it that I put in at the beginning of the year. And so this is still going to be a staple in my planning, but I just think it's so cool that I can keep all my cleaning lists here as well, and I can always transfer the information over to the bound book, but it's just been really nice having everything all in one. So I also put September in here, so I do have the 2 months, and then at the very end I just have my other cleaning pages that were already in here. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. The PDF version just gives you so many other options. There's even a version that you can edit just in case you want to change up what the tasks are during the week. Even these right here, you can change those up. So if you wanted an option like that, you can definitely do that too. They have a digital version, so if you use GoodNotes or Notability for your digital planning, they have a version for that too that has all the hyperlinks in it, and it's just amazing. There's even digital stickers. Pretty much whatever your planning style is, you really could use the Passionate Penny Pincher Home Planner. So soon you will be able to get the new one. Again, I don't know the exact date yet. I don't think they've announced it to my knowledge, but just traditionally it should be coming pretty soon. But if you do want to try out this planner for the rest of 2024, definitely check out the PDF version. I will link it below. And if you're looking for some help with meal planning, you can also check out their meal plans that are really awesome. I've had a great experience trying out the new one this week. I think you're gonna love it. There's some really, really good recipes in here, but I will tell you all more about that in the blog post if you're interested. So as soon as that is done, I will link that below too. If you want to see the full flip through of the Passionate Penny Pincher Home Planner, you can check out this video right here where I reviewed the 2024 version and showed you everything that's inside. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.